messing with a country boy, a country boy, a country boy. Don't go messing with a country boy, don't mess with a country boy. When I was a little bitty boy, baby, I cut my teeth on a big old tree. Mama filled my bottle from my moonshine still. My first meal was the bass she killed.
Welcome to another episode of Abyss to Zenk, the Hillbilly Jim episode. Hillbilly Jim edition of Abyss to Zenk is a better way to put it. I'm your host, future Hall of Famer, Scotty B. Bad. I'm going to bring in the icon, the frozen icon, Andrew. Here he is, all frozen up. I don't know if it's his camera doing that or that's him doing that, but it's one or the other. It doesn't really matter because the whole show you're going to see Andrew just cutting in and out, cutting in and out, cutting in and out. Luckily, it's an Abyss to Zenk, and there's not a whole lot of full screen Andrew. But Abyss to Zenk, Hillbilly Jim edition. We'll get into the match in a moment. Andrew, tell the great viewers what they get when we hit 100 subscribers on the channel.
Yeah, once we hit 100 subscribers, one lucky winner is going to win a 3-month paid subscription.
Everybody, he's using a Commodore 64 computer to record with today.
Oh my God!
Just let everybody know.
I restarted before too.
Whatever.
And like I don't have any other tabs going.
It's a running guide now. The frozen Andrew. I'm the guy that they can see, and we'll see you once in a while. Let me tell
you tell them about this.
I'll tell because now Andrew's his head's down. He's depressed. Basically, we need to get 100 subscribers, people. We've been doing this for a couple of years now. It's hilarious. His head's back down. It's fucking funny. I love the freeze frame. And basically, when we get to 100 subscribers, we'll do a random draw. What we'll do basically then is whoever gets the draw gets a free 3-month subscription to YouTube Premium. And I'll tell you something, boys and girls. Once you go YouTube Premium, you don't go back. You do not go back at all. Because YouTube Premium is where it's at. And yeah, so that's it. Now Andrew's back to normal. He's not frozen anymore. He's come back. What did you do? Switch to cameras?
No, I didn't do anything. I saw a message on my computer saying connecting to the internet. Or not my computer, but my phone. And then all of a sudden it's fine.
Kids in their marijuana smoke.
Yeah.
All right. We're doing November 22nd, 1985. Oh, actually, November 22nd, 1985. What is Andrew doing on this time frame? Because, Christmas is creeping up a little bit. Are you getting hyped for Christmas a little bit?
Yeah, and I'll tell you, as a little kid, November,
late November,
the entire month of November, definitely December, Christmas consumes you. You're just thinking about all the gifts you're going to get, and
this. So you're a selfish bastard, basically. That's what you're telling me.
Well, I was 5, and at this time, you gotta understand too. This is my first year into pro wrestling.
Yeah,
this would have been my first Christmas really into pro wrestling. Now, I don't know how many figures I received this Christmas because in my mind, the first 5 I had gotten in 85, and then the next series I believe I was starting to get as 86 came about, but I may be wrong because I know that they were titled 85 on the bottom of their boots and on their bums, where it has the year.
So that's it. That's Andrew 1985.
Yeah, that's it. I'm just really into cartoons and toys.
So, I completely took you out of the stream.
Yeah, fuck me.
Fuck you and your toys. Yeah. For me, I'm going to bolster myself. Base is still harness racing. My dad's gone at this point. He's already gone to the States, but I'm still into the harness racing. I'm into the wrestling. I like it. I know about it. Got a few figures already. And yeah, Christmas, man. That's what it's all about, Christmas. It's November 22nd. Santa's about a month out, and I'm fucking stoked for Santa to come. And we're poor, too, at this point. I don't even know what I'm so excited for. We're not going to get shit. But, I know about it. More for me, like Christmas movies and stuff were a big deal for me back then. Like the kids' cartoons and stuff like that were a lot of fun. So, yeah, basically.
Yeah, and something a lot of our non-Canadian viewers need to understand is we don't have Thanksgiving here. So after Halloween, it's Christmas.
Well, we have Thanksgiving in October. We have it in October.
Yeah, true. We have Thanksgiving in October, but
it's not a big deal like it is there.
It's not even close to as big of a deal. It's just it's pretty much like Labor Day.
You know what's funny? This is not Black Friday. This is the week before. I thought it was Thanksgiving weekend, but it's not. It's the week before. Because the Thanksgiving is always the last Thursday of the November. So let me just go back and take a look real quick. I'll find out. 85, November. Yeah, so Thanksgiving for them would have been the 28th of November. This was the 22nd. This is a Friday that we do this show. Okay. So that's us in 1985. As I'm a 7-year-old and here's a 5-year-old. I'm hating school, I'll tell you that. I'm not a fan of school. That's not my
kindergarten, so I don't mind it. Actually, I think I would have been grade 1 at this point.
Oh, I hated school, man. I hated it. Was not a fan of it. All right, let's go to the champions of 1985, November 22nd. Who was the World Wrestling Federation heavyweight champion?
Was it Terry Hogan?
Here we go.
Fans are going wild, and I'm so excited. I don't even want to talk. I want to watch the match.
She's going up. Hulk Hogan, he drops a big leg on him. He's down for the cover of the leg. 1, 2. He got him.
Hey, man, that crowd's pretty fucking hot, dude. Like, that'd be a fun crowd to go see. And God bless Patterson. And Patterson's genuinely excited. Like, even though he knows the finish, you can tell he's hyped up. So I'll give Patterson his credit on that one. Not the greatest commentary, but that was kind of neat. All right, Intercontinental Heavyweight Champion.
Is it Chico?
Here it comes.
And Valentine, the door slams shut right in his kisser. Santana is a new champion.
Is that allowed in that, though?
Absolutely.
It is Tito Santana. World Wrestling Federation Tag Team Heavyweight Champions.
The Dream Team, brother.
Here it comes. Where's it at?
It's something. Captain Luis Albano coming up now. But look at that, some kind of a foreign object.
He ran right across his eyes.
Handed Brutus Beefcake and he used it on Barry Windham. He's blinded. Down for the cover. Oh! I don't believe it. We have new champions. History made. Woo!
The Dream Team. And that's actually the end of Wyndham. That's the other thing at that point. He's gone. And I always wondered, why is Albano on the fucking apron? Dude, what are you doing? Get down. Like, it would have been a DQ, you idiot. Who was the women's champion?
Was it Wendy Richter?
No. Wendy doesn't know where she is now. She spots her. High crossbody. Look at the momentum here. The leverage takes her over. Hook the leg. He got it. A new champion.
What an awful finish, man.
Awful finish, and I'm pretty sure Gorilla said he got her. Or he got it.
And the funny thing is that Gorilla calls the move before it even happens. Like, she hadn't even done it yet, and Gorilla had called the finish. So bad. She loses the title this coming weekend.
The Spider Lady.
The Spider Lady, yeah. She would sign a contract. Who are the WWF Tag Team Women's Champions?
Was it the Glamour Girls?
Opponents, soon to be making their way to the ring area at a combined weight of 309 pounds. They are the World Wrestling Federation Ladies Tag Team Champions, the Glamour Girls.
We didn't tell you.
I've ever heard that theme song for them.
Yeah, we didn't tell you to see that. We got to see Jumping Bomb Angels, but yes, this is the Glamour Girls. All right, who is the NWA World Heavyweight Champion?
Woo! Richard Flair.
It is. They actually didn't show the finish of that match, so just Flair got the belt handed to him. Who is the United States Heavyweight Champion?
Tully Blanchard.
Gentlemen, this is the Superstation Championship Challenge Series. 1 fall, 20-minute time limit for the United States Heavyweight title. The challenger, Terry Taylor, against the champion, Tully Blanchard, and his...
Who are the tag team champions?
Is it the Rock and Roll Express?
It is not. It is the following.
By the World Six-Man Tag Team Champions as well as the World Tag Team Champions, Ivan Koloff, Nikita Koloff, and Crusher Khrushchev to open up today.
Tony just told you, and that is 6-man tag away. Who is the TV champion?
Is it Dusty?
For the champion, here is the American Dream, Dusty. What a fantastic match. What a great win. World Television Champion.
Let me tell you something, buddy. Let me tell everybody, listen throughout this country. You took away my legs. You took away my blood.
All right, that's enough, Dusty. We have.
You know, it's funny. Before Dusty was the TV champion, it was NWA TV champion. But once he became the champion, it became World TV champion.
Yeah. Well, it's Dusty. Who is the AWA heavyweight champion?
I've got a funny feeling it's the model, Rick Martel.
Here it is.
Sharuda coming across, but Sharuda has run into the top rope. And here is a flying power body slam. A count of 1, a count of 2, a count of 3, and the new heavyweight champion of the world.
See, I don't like that pin, that count. It's like you're not down, you're kind of just half sitting up. You know what I mean? The straight hand down. I don't like that shit. Anyway, yes, Ricky Martel. Who's the tag team champions?
Is it Jimmy Garvin and Steve Regal?
Now, Sharuda coming across.
Oops, wrong video.
Martel?
Garvin covering the animal and getting a 3 count. And
I thought I could trick you with that one, but you got it.
Got it.
That's impressive. And who is the women's champion?
Is it Candy Divine?
Will now challenge for the ladies' championship of the world. Any tactic in mind?
The only tactic that I have in mind is to taking the strap from Candy Divine tonight. I've chased her all over.
Sherry Martel, and very underrated pretty lady. Do you not agree to that?
Oh yeah, sure.
Yes. She like for some reason she doesn't get credit for how pretty she was. All right, so the match. What is that noise in the background? Jesus Christ. It's a garbage truck?
I don't know, man. I try not to sell it.
All right, fair enough. The match we have is Hillbilly Jim versus Big John Studd. So see you all later. It was nice for you guys to join us on the show. I know you're going to leave now. From the Philadelphia Spectrum in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, November 22nd, 1985. We're going to bring it up right here. We have Bobby coming in with John Studd. 85, so Studd's pretty hot at this point. Just got done his feud with Andre. I mean, he lost, but still. I mean, what's he doing at this point? Team with Bundy. Still giving Hogan matches.
Yeah, I do find up until the build to Mania 2, it kind of feels like they're spinning the wheels. You've got only 2 feuds really started after Mania, and that's Steamboat in Morocco and Orndorff and Piper. Everything else is just matches.
What's wrong with that? But so when Studd came in, Studd was there in the early 80s. He was a Blassie. Leaves around 82. But back then, his territories would go back and forth. He comes in St. Louis with another manager. They only had one time. Do you remember that? At the Chase tapings?
Well, I know he was managed by Blassie for a period of time, but you're referring to somebody else?
I want to find it. Move my thing. No one cares. Nope. Completely move my thing there. Manager 83. St. Louis. He is. Who's the guy? So he goes back to WF in 82. And they're not going to give that guy's name.
Pretty much his entire WWF run was feuding with Andre, whether he was a babyface or a heel.
And Andre hated him. You ever hear how much Andre hated him?
Yeah, because how dare you be another tall guy?
Yeah. Yeah, Andre could be a little temperamental, I guess. But there's our boy, Hillbilly Jim from Mudlick, Kentucky. I'm still trying to find out where that's at. If I put it on my GPS, I think I'll get a line.
We'll see.
Keep driving. It's like when I was driving last week to that place to grab the tapes. It's like this fucking place doesn't even exist. I was driving for like 2.5 hours and I found the sign and I'm like, oh my god, there it is. It's real. It's like Mudlick, Kentucky. God, man, where's that between, Andrew? Where's Mudlick, Kentucky between?
I think it's between Louisville and Heck.
Yeah, that was the population thing. Just the Hillbilly Jim's family, that's it?
14
and a half. There's probably a midget living there. Oh, whoops. This is the main event, I think, of this show, because I have all the results. I'll show up in there once we're done. Actually, I'll show some results.
Sad main event, man.
I'm going to show some results now, but I won't show this one. So we have some right here.
Yeah, so I believe we forgot to explain the whole purpose of this show. Our
Go ahead.
our
You got
goal
to
is
go
to
on?
watch every Hillbilly Jim match that's readily available on the
Mhm.
YouTubes, and we're also every other week doing Tom Zenk
Tommy
with
Zink. Yeah.
Tommy Zenk, and we will be done Hillbilly well before the Z-Man. So we're looking for suggestions for who to cover next, whether it should be somebody with a relatively short career or someone with a really long career. And then once we finish Zinc, then we replace him with somebody else. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. It will be interesting to see who we do at the gym. I think we did Jim because we thought maybe we could suck him into coming onto the show.
Yeah, but there's still a chance. So if anybody out there knows Hillbilly Jim, let them know that on Abyss to Zinc, we are covering every Hillbilly Jim match ever put on YouTube.
I love his shoot. I'm just saying that. Have you seen his shoot?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, it's great. He seems like a really cool guy, like really down to earth, really easygoing guy, but honest. He doesn't like bullshit. He's honest with stuff, which I like that.
Mhm.
Because we don't need guys in there like hating on everybody, but we also don't need Terry Gordy saying everyone's a good guy. No offense, Terry. No, Terry died soon after, but still, that's just fine.
Abdullah's was a really bad shoot for that too. He couldn't remember anything. He didn't really bury anybody.
Warrior was a real bad one. Remember Warriors, where he was just a fucking hateful prick?
I don't think I ever saw Warriors.
Oh, it's bad. So we got the down the bottom there. We got our pro wrestling, disdain pro wrestling. 15 grand. That's a lot of money back then, man.
Oh, look,
Yeah.
Tom Zenk.
Yeah, our boy. You know what I'd do?
I believe we have that match, so it's possible we'll be doing this day twice.
You know what I'd do if I was Hillbilly? I'd kick Stud in the nuts and then pick him up and slam him. And just, oh, fuck. That's kind of a little bit of a hit. Oh, well. God, Hillbillies. Like, here he is.
Oh, whoa. Give him that 50 grand. Oh, no.
It's 15, not 50.
Oh, I'm getting that confused with the bounty on Orndorff's head.
I mean, if pro wrestling was real, man, I would carry weapons with me. I would go out to Orndorff and I'd beat him senseless. Fuck, I'd do it for 50. I'd do it for $50. Not 50 grand, $50. Just give me, hey, look at me. I got a little bit of weight about it. You give me some McDonald's, I'll do that shit for free.
They're really building in this match. They're building.
No, they're not. They're doing the match. That's what they're doing in this match. This is the match. There's not a whole lot of like people doing crazy spots in this match.
You don't think we're going to see like any dives or?
I think we're going to see probably a 5 or 10 minute headlock is what we're going to see. Or it's going to be a bear hug. It's going to be a bear hug.
It could be either guy on either one. I've seen Stud give Andre a bear hug, which is so stupid.
Didn't Andre fall asleep during a bear hug once? I heard
it was a front face lock against Stud in Philly, I believe.
Jesus Christ!
I think it was in '83. It was like 21 minutes. He was just.
You imagine just full sleeping, and I could fall asleep and drop a hat, dude. But I never know. Long night drinking the night before. What is he doing?
Andre didn't drink, did he?
No, never. They're chanting Weasel. You know, I was listening to Between the Sheets about it was from '97. They really, man, they made a good point. If the internet was around like it was back then, but not like it is now, like with Twitter and stuff, Heenan would be on the same level as what Ross is on right now. Back in '97.
Oh, where people think he's completely washed up?
Yeah.
People did. Like the internet's not a new thing, you know. I mean, at the time.
Well, I know that, but it was. Go ahead.
It just, for some reason, like Heenan was washed at that point, and they fucking replaced him with the worst goddamn commentator of all time.
Well, the interesting thing was he had his moments, but yeah, he was definitely not what he used to be. With the NWO turning, him hating Hogan, he's like, I always knew it. I kind of like that part of it where Heenan was like, I knew it all along. What kind of person he was.
Yeah, but he doesn't work as a face.
He does with the NWO.
I disagree. I find that Heenan, if it was in the WWF, maybe because he would have had that history being there since '84. He really only came to WCW 3 years or 2 years before the NWO.
But he
so
hated Hogan so much.
he did hate Hogan, so that made sense. Oh, here we got our bear hug that we were
Yeah,
promised.
let's see. We're at 1945. I want to see how long this goes. What are you picking? I'm picking it's gonna go with 22 minutes.
Oh, I'm gonna say by 21:14 it'll be done.
21:14, eh? Okay. This fucking Price is Right. How long this bear hug is? I gotta keep an eye on my result thing down at the bottom there, because StreamYard doesn't let you do. It doesn't, like, you can't just put it in and let it go. You have to click on it each time.
Looks like we got some New Japan results down there.
Yeah. Oh, I picked 22. You're at 21:14. Oh my God, this is going on forever.
Our boy was in the main event.
Who's in the main event? Oh, Hacksaw Higgins. Yeah, I've seen that. There's some Florida wrestling.
Yeah. Oh, it's not looking good for my prediction. I think he's going to last for a while in this bear hug.
Well, no, Hellboy's going inside. He's going inside now. So he's going to break. I think you might got it. I think you might have it. You might have it.
Oh, wow.
Now, does this count? Because it's still a bear hug.
It's a different bear hug.
Okay, so this bear hug, I'm going to 24.
I'm going to say 21:50.
Dude, 50 seconds. Oh, you got it, you son of a bitch. No, you did, because you got closer.
Yeah.
It's I picked 24. How do you make a Big John Stud down? Hillbilly Jim match entertaining? Fucking make bets on when the bear hugs.
Like the bear hugs. Well, it's funny. I remember listening to Larry Zbyszko, and I can't remember if it was Chris Jericho's podcast or Steve Austin's, and he was talking about how the commentators used to take bets, the over-unders on the amount of clotheslines there would be on the show.
That's funny. I can see it. I don't even know, like, it's just punches. This is all this matches. This fucking punches and bear hugs.
Yeah, that's why I'm thinking that this is a good contrast to Tom Zenk matches, because
all his is arm bars.
Yeah, it's arm bars. So we're gonna get the boring NWA style of the armbar heavy match, or the boring WF style with the.
It's some popcorn there.
There's
some popcorn there from the guy. You know, it's funny. I've been in, like, a lot of people. If anyone's watched this, they know, like, big stadiums. You've been in stadiums. I remember being in the Arrowhead Stadium for my boys in the back and getting a beer, and it was like, that's $15. Like, fucking $15. I remember the guy next to me said, "Oh, it's $15 beer night." Right on, that's awesome. Chris Benoit's debut match. Rick Patterson, Chris Benoit defeated Butch Moffat and Mike Hammer. Oh my God! I can't believe these fans aren't shitting all over this match. But they did in Philly. Like, they loved WWE in Philly, even the bad matches. It's weird, eh?
Well, it's because it was at this time, and I've said it before, TV was so many squash matches that whenever you got a match featuring two names, you were on the edge of your seat, because in, what is this, November 22nd, 1985?
Yeah.
I don't know who's going to win this match.
I do have seen it. I'm not going to tell you. But don't worry, I don't know the timeline. Look at this.
Because I could honestly see it going either way, because Stud, he's one of the two guys that Heenan's managing. And this is probably the lowest point for the Heenan family.
Excuse me.
Actually, no. I'd say before Bundy, when he only had Link. And
well, he has Adonis, too, at this point.
No,
Jimmy gets Adonis. Okay, Jimmy gets Adonis.
Yeah.
Now, Mr. Link's gone because he's in these results.
Yeah, Missing Link's gone. So at this point, the Heenan family is just Stud and Bundy.
You know, it's interesting. This is the week before. That's really, you know what? Wrestling Classic, was that on Thanksgiving?
No, I don't think it was competing with Starrcade.
When was Wrestling Classic?
I think it was a little bit before this.
Wrestling Classic. Hold on a second here.
Mm-hmm. Oh, big slam here by Big John Studd.
Well, I missed the biggest spot of the match.
Yep.
November 7th. It's November 7th, 85. My bad.
WrestleVision presents Wrestling Classic.
Well, you know why it was called WrestleVision, right?
Yeah, they were trying to brand the pay-per-views.
Yeah. And we always had the what if thing, too. Like, oh my God, what if it is? Like, They almost did that stuff, but I guess Russell Classic didn't do that great. Didn't get
If
the
they
best
would have
reviews.
okay, you know how we talked about what would happen if they had a wrestling classic in '84?
Yeah.
What if they had a wrestling classic in '86?
Excuse me. I don't know.
Who do you envision winning that one?
Maybe Orndorff.
See, I think that they would probably have Orndorff and Hogan in the Piper Hogan spot, that wrestling classic, the first wrestling
Here,
classic.
I think we're getting our finish here.
Oh, we're getting the double count out. Yes. You know, I may even have had this match in, because I remember getting a lot of random Spectrum and Boston Garden and MSG, LA Sports Arena shows in the same trade, and yeah, there was a lot of fucking awful matches. But I'll take this over stuff like Iron Mike Sharp against Paul Roma for 15
Yeah,
minutes.
it wasn't. I think it's okay. So Hillbilly wins. It wasn't awful. It was somewhat entertaining. I'll give it maybe 2 stars, 2.5. Give it 2.5.
Yeah, I'll go 2.25.
Like, it wasn't great, but Bobby's on out. Never mind, get the hell out of there, Bobby. You don't want that savage coming after you.
Oh, and your favorite ring announcer of all time,
Mel Toes Phillips. And the kid in the 6th row, if you can meet us back in the locker room, please. In about 3 hours or so, it'll just be me in the showers. Thank you very much. Me too.
I wonder if he went to Penn State.
Yeah, he fucking probably liked it there. Give me anything in that place. All right, so not a bad little match. I didn't mind it.
That was fun.
I like the making bets on headlocks. That was fun. That was interesting. And for last, so I got this day in wrestling history. We got the last one right here. This is one we just watched, and they bring it up from the Philadelphia Spectrum. We had King Tonga defeated Moondog Spot in 12-13. Ooh, that's a long match. Hercules defeated Luis Rivera. 8 minutes. Hillbilly Jim. Actually, not my bad. It was the middle match. Hillbilly Jim defeated Big John Subway countout. Corporal Kirshner defeated Barrio. Oh my god.
11 minutes.
Steamboat and Tito defeated Morocco. And then I guess Fuji. Yeah. Is that the main event? Maybe.
Mm-mm.
No, the Hearts.
Bulldogs or Killer Bees.
The Hill. That's a weird one, eh?
Yeah, I'm surprised Junior was still there. I thought they had moved on to Luke at this point.
But Ron Shaw defeated David Sammartino in the 7th on. But that's a strange.
I wonder if that was that one where David Sammartino tapped out when he wasn't supposed to.
Yeah, it might be. Andre defeated Bundy by DQ. Interesting little card. That's a very random. The Hearts against the Hillbillies.
It is.
Just, like, really.
That would be a match I wouldn't mind seeing, just because it's such a unique matchup. I like weird stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like when you see stuff like Brett versus Warlord, or I don't know.
Exactly. All right. So we're gonna jump into sports of the day. We have a few. Jesus Christ! Why can't? Hold on a second here. You know what's pathetic? Give me a second. I gotta do math here. Because I'm doing the sports thing, right? But the problem was one of the scores got cut off when I did my thing. So, okay.
Do you think we'd be able to finish this up before Rampage starts?
I don't know. We'll see what happens.
We'll see.
Boston, NBA, Boston against Philadelphia.
This is NBA?
Yeah.
I'm going to say Boston 107, Philly 103.
Boston 110, Philly 103. You got it right. I had to do the math for that. I had to put my calculator and add up all the scores from each quarter. Utah at Cleveland.
99-95 Cleveland.
121, 113 Utah. Golden State at Detroit.
100 to 92 for Detroit.
115 to 96 for Detroit. New Jersey Nets at the Phoenix Suns.
113 to 111 for the Suns.
104 to 96 New Jersey. Indiana at sweet Jesus. It doesn't give me this. Oh, here it is. Indiana at San Antonio. P.S. The draftees are probably the best player coming out of the draft in a very long time. He's one hell of a player. That's that big guy they drafted. You hear about that?
Yeah, going to
this guy's 7'5", he can shoot threes like it's nothing. Crazy.
That team is like Pittsburgh as far as the draft is concerned, because they got David Robinson, Tim Duncan, and now this guy.
Oh yeah, this guy's gonna be a fucking freak.
I mean, Pittsburgh had Lemieux, Yager, Crosby, Malkin.
Yeah. All right, Indiana at San Antonio.
I'm gonna say Pacers 107, San Antonio 98.
Indiana 96, San Antonio 108. Houston at Seattle.
120 to 115 for Seattle.
122 to 103 Seattle. New York at Washington.
New York 102, Washington 97.
New York 94, Washington 102. So you had one part right. Who is the top team in the Atlantic Conference? Atlantic Division at this point. It's only early in the year.
Boston?
Yeah, 10-2. Central Division.
Chicago?
Milwaukee, 12-4. Western Conference, Midwest Division.
Houston?
Denver, 10-2. And the Pacific Division.
Lakers?
Yeah. And who's the worst team in the league at this point?
Is it Phoenix?
You are right. 2-12. Yeah, look at you go. All right, hockey. We have a whole lot of hockey. 3 games. Quebec Nordiques at Buffalo Sabres.
I'm going to say 2-2 tie.
7-5 Buffalo. Winnipeg Jets at Pittsburgh Penguins.
6-2 for Pittsburgh.
8-1 Pittsburgh. Holy shit. The Jersey Devils at your Vancouver Canucks.
4-3 Canucks.
6-5 New Jersey. Who is the top team in the Norris Division?
Is it the Blues?
Your damn Skippy, 18-8-7. Top team in the Spike Division.
Oilers?
20-14-4. Adams Division.
Montreal?
Nope. Buffalo, 20-12-7. Montreal is down, but they're pretty close to the top. And the Patrick Division.
Is it the Islanders?
Flyers, 19-16-3. And who is the worst team?
Is it Toronto?
It is Toronto, 3-13-9. Holy fuck! And football, just they actually don't have like divisions; they just have top team. So who's the best team in football at this point? They're up to like week 11.
Chicago Bears.
12-0. Yeah. And who's the worst team? Who's the worst team in the league?
Is it Tampa?
Atlanta, 2-10. All right, let's jump into some music, kids. Let's jump into some music. We have the top singles this November 22nd, 1985. We have Never by Heart, Broken Wings by Mr. Mister, Separate Lives by Phil Collins and Marilyn Martin, You Belong to the City, Glenn Frey, and what is the number 1 single November 22nd, 1982?
Is it We Built This City?
Good guess. We built the city of rock and roll by
Jefferson Starship, baby. Woo!
Yeah. And she is really high in that video, man. She is. Yeah. Look at the eyes on her, just bing! Like she didn't blink the whole time. She's just fucking wired. Here's a bunch of coke. Go out and sing a song. All right, the number. Let's see the albums. We have In Square Circle, Stevie Wonder, Hard, self-titled. Brother in Arms, Dire Straits. Scarecrow, John Cougar Mellencamp. So some good albums there. And what is the number one album, November 22nd, 1985?
Is it Genesis?
That was the number one, like Miami Vice. And I'll say this with this: I was too young for Miami Vice, but I'm thinking if I was in my teens, I probably would have really dug that show because that was pretty hip back in the day.
Yeah, I actually preferred Magnum PI as far as like shows like that.
Was it like what was Miami Vice? Was it corny or was it like pretty serious? I've never seen the episode.
It was serious. It was serious. There was some. Yeah, it was mostly serious. I'd say.
Yeah, because I know like yeah, but anyway, that's the number one album. Their album. Movies. We have Back to the Future, number 5, still running, man, in November. That's pretty impressive. Jagged Edge, number 4. Once Bitten, number 2. One Magic Christmas, Once Bitten was number 3. One Magic Christmas, number 2. And the number 1 movie, November 22nd, 1985, is it's a tough one.
Is it Cobra?
By the boldest, most daring hero ever to seek the thrill of adventure. Richard Chamberlain is Alan Quatermain in King Solomon's Mines.
I've never even heard of that movie.
No, never heard of it either. It looks like a ripoff of Indiana Jones, but it looks like.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I thought it might have been like a spoof, like Top Secret or something.
Yeah, no, I guess it's number 1. All right, so last but not least, TV. We started at 6 p.m. because I couldn't go any earlier than that. So this is on a Friday night. So we're home from school, brother. Late night. Friday night's always a TV night, especially for me back in '85, man. This is TV night. How about you?
Not so much. Friday nights didn't really become a TV until TGIF.
Well, fuck you then. It was TV night for me. All right, 6 o'clock.
Oh man.
WKRP, baby. WKRP a mile away. Loved it at 7, man. It's already loving it. 6:30.
I know
Three's
you don't
Company?
like it, but Three's Company, yeah.
I liked it. No. Listen, 7-year-old Scott liked Three's Company. Older Scott doesn't like Three's Company. I had no problem with it back then at all. I would have definitely watched it. Yeah, for sure. 7 p.m. Knight Rider.
Knight Rider, yeah.
Yeah. 7:30. Ooh, it's a tough pick right there. Do you think Business Report, Andrew? 5-year-old Andrew wants to get your paper out. You're not watching Business Report?
No.
Where do you see Webster?
Oh, wait, sorry, 7:30. Oh man, yeah.
NBC News?
Is Knight Rider just a half-hour show?
Let's take a look here. It doesn't say. Is Knight Rider? Maybe it's an hour?
I thought it was an hour, but
Okay. Well, we'll say it was an hour. 8 o'clock.
Yeah, Webster,
yeah. Oh, look, that's deep. 8:30. Just holy shit, man.
I don't know. I can't see. It's too small.
Yeah.
Maybe Jeopardy?
Hockey? You're not watching hockey?
No, I didn't care about hockey at this point. I didn't care about hockey till the next year.
Mr. Belvedere's on also.
Yeah, I'd be watching that.
All right. So we have, I think it's still the same thing. Same. Oh, but my bad. This was 9. My bad. They're repeating. I think it's the same one we watched it 4 times. 9:30. Mr. Belvedere?
Yeah.
10 o'clock, if you're still up, I'm thinking American Videos Awards.
I'd be sleeping, but I did like the theme to Dallas. I remember that. But 10 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 5-year-old Andrew, he's gone.
I might still be up, but I could close to be gone too. 11, yeah, I could be at like a light.
Yeah.
But if I was watching, yeah, it's just then like 12:30. Yeah.
I never saw 12:30.
Haha, funny guy. All right, so that's another episode, baby. The Abyss to Zenk Hillbilly Jim edition. Hillbilly, if you're hearing us, baby, come on, take a look. We'll bring you on. We'll watch the match and talk about it. We can make bets on bear hugs. Even though you're the guy who put the bear hug on, we'll even give you 2-1 odds on the bet.
Yeah, that's not fair. He would know.
Oh, I think I remember we give a match was like, let's say Bundy. 85 things. You know how long he had a bear hug on for?
Yeah, he would know. He's right to the second.
Anyway, Anything you want to add to it, Andrew?
Absolutely.
All right. Well, it was fun, everybody. I hope everyone enjoyed. We'll see you again in another episode of Mr. Zenk. Next time, we'll have Tommy Zenk on. Not on. He's dead. We'll have one of his matches on. Until then, take care.
Waking up alone.
Another night, another fight. It seems it never ends. Another town, then another show. Tonight I'll be